Okay, so in this first clip of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 2, Episode 5, Tracy and Drew started off, and at first, you know, Tracy, she's just crying, talking about text messages that she received while she was pregnant, and just, you know, expressing her feelings to Drew as to why, you know, everything was just not on point and why she was so hurt, I feel like. And then from there, I feel like after she got all of that out the way, she kind of put her pride to the side and was like, okay, let's get this money together, me and you and me, we and him, like, let's just get this money. She's like, we're going to talk about the boutique, next time I see you, that's it, it's a wrap, nothing else. And so I really like that. So moving on. So Mi and Nikko, they actually went out in public together for the very first time. Nikko really likes Mi, but it still seems like Mi is holding on to some between Mi, CBJ, and Joselyn. And so it's just really weird. But Nikko notices that, and he's just like, okay, I got to pass too, but I'm not still hanging on to it. You pretty much are. Like, let that go because I really like you. She makes it clear that she met Nikko 15 years ago, a little over 15 years ago. Remember, she met Stevie J 15 years ago. Anyways, it ended on a pretty good evening. The next, moving on, scene was Scrappy and Erica. And Erica pretty much broke up with Scrappy. She told him, like, look, this time, you know, you broke up with me 2 times previously, and I'm breaking up with you now. She went through his cell phone the night before. He's still talking to girls. I'm just like, how you mad when you the one who said you want to hump the brakes? How you gonna get mad at him for going to the strip club and kicking the bobo when you stated that you wanted to break up in the first place? That's dumb. Make up your mind. And now you done broke up with him and gave him back the ring. I'm just trying to figure out if you guys are gonna get back together. But Scrappy was very upset. It seemed like he got up and walked away. So I'll tune back in with you all and let you all know what happens when the next commercial break comes back on. Okay, so K. Michelle, Mimi, and Arian, they all got together at the salon or whatever. K. Michelle was getting something done to her woo-ha. Mimi was getting her nails done, and I'm not exactly sure what Arian was doing there. But I guess the problem with K. Michelle is that I guess she can't get her bucket juicy, if that make any sense, and I'm sure it does. So that's what's going on with her. Mimi, she also talks to the ladies about her date with Nico and how it went and everything like that, and then she wants the girls to meet Nico. So that's what they're going to end up doing. From there, Benzo and Kirk got together. They were playing basketball, and pretty much Kirk, he's talking and everything is going real bad, I guess. Him and Rasheeda, they're not getting along. Everything, they're always arguing, they bumping heads, and just nothing is really going right now. But he has to talk to her because they still got to do business no matter what. Business comes first. Business makes the money, so that's what they got to do. So he got to talk to her pretty much like you said, even when he don't want to. So pretty much Kirk, he went to Benzo to ask him, can he have Rasheeda hop on the track, a diss track that Karly Red was working on. And so like Benzo said, he was like, I don't really know if that's a good idea or not, you know, but you know, it can work for you or it can't. And Kirk is just worried about the money. I can get a couple dollars in my pocket, exactly. A couple dollars, a few, not several. So need to check that. Anyways, moving on, what happened after that was, so Jocelyn and CBJ, they was together, and they ended up seeing what was going. They was like pretty much celebrating, like, yeah, we having fun, enjoy this. And Jocelyn gets to talking about the definition of a man or something like that, and the definition was ridiculous. I was looking like, that doesn't sound correct, and I think somebody needs to give her a dictionary. But pretty much they just start talking, and she wants him, like her, all of him. She don't want him to do none of that other stuff with everybody else that he's been doing it with and stuff like that. She just pretty much wants him to be faithful, and she needs to understand that that's just not going to happen. So Stevie J and his artist from last season, they pretty much, you know, they talk and they dibble and dabble, and she pretty much tells him like, hey, I feel like you used me as a crutch, you know, you was mad at your girl Joselyn, so you know you had me here, and now she mad at me thinking that we got something going on when that's not really the case. And pretty much is exactly what Stevie J tried to do, because all he do is play games. And so pretty much as artist, she feels as if, you know what I'm saying, that's not right, he out of order for that. And so she's pretty much like, you know, I don't know what I want to do from here. But Stevie J is like, look, let's just do this business, you know, you get your body in shape. She's like, my body, hold up, all of this is real. Yes, that's what she doing. He's just making a real dumb face, looking ridiculous. Well, I tune back into y'all when the commercial comes back. Okay, so Kirk and Rasheeda, they are at the crib and they're talking or whatever, and they pretty much seem to be on different levels. It's like Rasheeda suggesting things, and Kirk is like, no, I'm not going to spend all my money, invest all my money, put all my money into this, and it's not secure. I'm just not going to do it. Rasheeda's like, we need to do this, we need to open up that and get this money and take a risk. And Kirk is like, no, we need the stability. So you're playing games, it's not happening. And so they really was into it once again, as Kirk, Erica, Mimi, Arian, and K. Michelle, they all get together, and Erica pretty much explains why she's not with Scrappy, how she went through his phone and this and that and other, and there, you know, she doesn't have a ring on her finger, and she's just like, you know, it's a wrap, I'm not gonna do it anymore, you know. She explained to them. They also got to meet Mimi's fella. You know, and Arian's like trying to rub all up. I'm just like, damn, like, what is, back up, ho, back up. I'm just trying to figure out, she's just so touchy-feely. I just guess I never realized how out there she was until I, you know, started looking at it this season. Strange to me. From there, Karly Red and Benzo, they hooked up. It was strange. They were arguing back and forth on the camera, talking about how Benzo showed Karly Red the sex tape of Joselyn, you know, and it's just real bad. Benzo, dude, you did it. If I've seen it, trust me, I know everybody else in the world have seen it, because you are definitely acting funny. You definitely did it. He's like telling everybody like, no, I didn't do it. Well, he's not. Well, that's what he's saying. Like on the camera, it's just him and Karly Red in the room, and so why would there be any reason to lie except the cameraman that was in the background? Pretty much, he's just like, you know, Karly Red's like, you showed me the sex tape, and he's like, actually, I didn't. She's just like, what? Slapping him and hitting him with things, throwing stuff at him, and he's just like, how about this? Like, you keep my name out your mouth, and I'll do the same. And it's just like, wow. But he really wants Stevie J back as his friend, and I could tell with the scene with him and Kirk, you know, he acted as if he needed a friend. He's just like, yeah, I'm down and down, blah blah blah, la la la, you know, talking crap, saying lies probably still, but yeah, that's what he's doing. So, anyways, what happened with the next scene? Stevie J and it's not even his artist, guys. It's not even his artist. It was just someone he was thinking about, you know, considering an artist previously, was at, well, Stevie J and Joselyn was there, and then she was just randomly there too, and she clearly was drunk. She was like screaming and hollering and telling people that she's trying to work with a bitch. Well, she just said, I'm trying to work with a bitch, talking about Joselyn, and Joselyn is just like, whoa, like, I don't talk to the help. But it wasn't because she was trying to be rude. The girl was just all up on her and smelling like a bag of vodka. Yes, a bag of vodka, and it was just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. It got kind of loud, and it was just unnormal. Okay, so Erica and Rasheeda, they meet up with each other, and Rasheeda pretty much tells Erica like, I think I'm pregnant, me and Kirk, we ain't been getting along, and I honestly feel like right now is not the best time for us to have a baby. And Erica's like, well, it just might be a breakthrough. And Rasheeda's like, no, it just might not be a victim. It just might be the worst. But it might be the best. It might be the best thing ever. So, she ended up going to the doctor, and turns out she's actually pregnant. And so she has a baby up in there. She's hoping for a boy, so that's a sign of she's definitely keeping the kid. That's a good thing. And the only reason why I mentioned that statement is because last season Joselyn was pregnant and had an abortion. So I'm just saying. And that's pretty much how that scene right there had ended. And I will definitely make sure I get back to you guys when the commercial comes back on. Also, I want to give a shout out real quick to my people Jhun Mosby. And I also want to give a shout out to Sam, aka Kid Milo. Look them up on Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. So everything pretty much ended with Karly Red, Stevie J, and Joselyn having a conversation. So Karly Red is sitting on the couch, and Stevie J is sitting across from her. And Joselyn walks up into the room, and the first thing she says, "I'm sick of this high." Like, straight up, she was like, "What's she doing up in here?" And so, you know, they talked first for just a second, you know, asking each other questions like, "Why is my man talking to you about meat, etc., this and that, that, and other?" And she's just like, "Well, why y'all in the bed talking? You know, you should have left that there. Why you had to bring it over here?" And it just kind of got to the point where they started arguing, and Karly Red, she was just sitting down the whole time, you know, and it was just strange to me because I would have been got up a long time ago. Like, soon as she almost thought about even trying to stand up, I would have stood up. So I don't know, I guess it's just strange to me. I mean, she's probably not the fighting type, but then again, she is, you know, around, you know, she is in her 60s, so, you know, you really can't try and fight her. You know, she's an old woman. So anyways, though, enough of that. They argued, she left, and, well, not left, of course, she was escorted out, trying to pretend like she was going to get ready and do something. Like, I was just thinking, like, oh my goodness, you're 60. Don't break a leg, you better go sit down. So she didn't break a leg though, guys. Anyways, make sure you guys check out my other videos. It's your girl Angel Vonndrina. Check me out on Facebook. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on How. I'm on all of this and all of that, and all my information is definitely below. Once again, shout out to Jhun Mosby and Sam, aka Kid Milo. Alright, it's your girl Angel Vonndrina.